Welcome to Fantastic Vision. Please subscribe us before you watch today's video. U.S. Commerce Secretary Raimondo said this. She warned Huawei that it could no longer invest in high-tech research and development, otherwise more severe restrictions would be implemented. It can be seen from this that the United States can basically be concluded that the United States is worried about the rise of Huawei's technological strength and shaking the United States' technological leadership. Therefore, in recent years, the United States has taken action against Huawei in various fields of technology, including operating systems, chips, 5G networks, etc. But too suddenly, Huawei used three killer trump cards and made significant progress in these three areas. Biden's plan was completely shattered. What is the specific performance? In May 2019, the U.S. government included Huawei on the Entity List, prohibiting U.S. companies from selling technology and products to Huawei. This means Huawei cannot use Google's Android operating system and other U.S. companies' software and services. Using the Android system to go overseas is a must for major domestic mobile phone manufacturers. Without the support of the Android system and Google GMS services, it is very difficult to occupy a place in foreign markets. Huawei, on the other hand, encountered the interruption of Google's Android system and GMS services, and its overseas market share declined rapidly. The mobile phones going overseas do not have GMS services, and all kinds of applications cannot be used, which is equivalent to bricks. In order to cope with this situation, Huawei began to increase its efforts in independent research and development of operating systems, and launched its own Meng OS system. Meng is a distributed operating system independently developed by Huawei, and has distributed architecture capabilities. It can run on a variety of devices, including mobile phones, tablets, and smartwatches. Through the efforts of Huawei and ecological partners, the number of Meng ecological devices has now reached 700 million, making it the third largest operating system in the world. The promotion of Meng system will also help Huawei occupy an advantageous position in future competition and improve the company's core competitiveness. With the help of Meng, Huawei no longer has to look at the face of the United States, so Huawei has solved the problem of operating system supply interruption. Chips are the top priority of Huawei's business development. In order to prevent Huawei from developing its technological strength, the United States restricts Huawei from using American technology and components, including restricting Huawei from purchasing chips from American companies, and not allowing TSMC to manufacture Korean chips for Huawei. The rules will be implemented from September 15, 2020. From then on, Korean chips cannot be put into production, either consuming inventory or purchasing licensed supplier chips. HiSilicon's market share has long been cleared. It stands to reason that Huawei's Korean chips have been used up. However, Huawei's Mate 60 Pro mobile phone was found to be equipped with a Kirin 9000S processor. This is a brand new Kirin chip. After various analyses, it was found that the Kirin 9000S was not produced in Taiwan, but in mainland China. In other words, the Kirin 9000S is likely to use SMIC's technology. As for how many nanometer processes are used, everything is guesswork until it is confirmed by official news. The most widely circulated theory in the industry is SMIC's N+1 or N+2 process. If you are more concerned about the chip manufacturing process, you can pay more attention. What is certain at present is that the Kirin chip has not become a swan song, whether it is in stock or remanufactured. As long as the Kirin chip returns, there is still hope for everything. The US sanctions against Huawei's chips have lasted for many years, but they still haven't allowed Huawei to take the final step. HiSilicon's department team has been operating normally. As long as Huawei can afford it, it will continue to support it. If the operating system and chips are related to the Independent Information Technology System, then the 5G network is the key to building basic communication facilities. In the period of rapid development of 5G, whoever can master the core 5G technology will have more say in the future 5G era. As the world's leading 5G network equipment supplier, Huawei's sanctions have had an impact on global 5G network construction. The United States, the United Kingdom, Sweden and other European countries have excluded Huawei from 5G, and suppliers are not allowed to provide Huawei with 5G radio frequency chips. In this way, Huawei can only release 4G mobile phones in these years. If possible, Huawei wants to use the 5G network more than anyone else, and this day has finally arrived. The launch of Huawei Mate 60 Pro has brought too many surprises, not only the Kirin 9000S chip, but also the speed of 5G network. After testing by major bloggers, it was found that the network speed of this new Huawei Flagship has reached the 5G standard. Some bloggers also specifically contacted the operator to give the 5G network to the relationship and tested it with the 4G network. As a result, the network speed dropped a lot. This can prove that Huawei's 5G network has returned, and consumers can experience the resurrection version of the full blood again. Huawei Flagship phone. The reuse of 5G networks for Huawei mobile phones means that Huawei's independent research and development capabilities and technical strength in the 5G field have been further improved, and Huawei's competitiveness in the 5G field will be greatly improved in the future. Apple's iPhone 15 will be released soon. As the Mate 60 series launched at the same time, it will naturally compete head-on with iPhone 15. With the support of 5G network, Apple iPhone the 15th of may be slightly inferior. Too suddenly, Mate 60 Pro went on sale quietly. Huawei put the phone on sale without any announcement. Many people immediately placed orders after hearing the news, only to find that it was sold out. The popularity was very high. So far, Huawei has used 3 killer trump cards. The operating system has been replaced by Meng system. Chip sanctions have also led to the rebirth of Kirin 9000S, and the 5G network has also returned. Biden's plan to limit the rise of Huawei's technology has been completely shattered. After so many years, the United States has basically done everything it can, and there is nothing that can stop Huawei from moving forward. If you agree, please like it, and welcome to repost, leave a message and share it.